Okay. So everybody's losing their minds right now over the battle pass for 2K26 right now for WWE. It's called the Ringside Pass, but it's basically a battle pass. It's the same as Warzone. It's the same as Call of Duty multiplayer. It's the same as all these multiplayers out there that do a battle pass. The same. I think Arc Raiders has a battle pass, but they're not so aggressive. I appreciate Arc Raiders because they listen to their own player base. Then they don't nickel and dime you every other minute. A lot of other companies do, and 2K is notorious for this. Take a look what they want to do with Take Two Interactive and Rockstar Games. Take a look what they want to do with GTA 6. They want to nickel and dime you, squeeze anything they can find out of you. They want to charge $200 for their game. Same company that runs WWE 2K26. 2K does not give a shit about you. This is the same company that people bow down and worship for NBA 2K when they do all this different stuff because VC matters when they're just nickeling and diming you. Like the NBA franchise as a whole is a giant cash grab. They know they get you hook, line, and sinker. Especially a lot of the PlayStation players that play the game, they have you fooled. They're ripping you off. They're lying to you. It's sad, and they're just bringing this into WWE games now, where they're bringing in the same principle as 2K is doing, and they're just bringing it into WWE games at this point. Same company, same everything, same principle. They don't give a shit about you. They would rather shake every penny they can get out of you than bring you a game that's complete. What they are doing is they're giving you half of a pie, and then the rest of the pie they want you to pay for it. And to be honest with you, if you're on PC or Xbox, get it on a CD key site. I'll have links down below. Like, CD key sites are the best for this kind of stuff because you're not going to get screwed over at the end of it. You're going to save some money. I'll have some reputable links for you guys. Save yourself some money. Like, this game is expensive. And then on top of it, they make each version so freaking confusing. And they're not even giving you good shit. Like, for instance, the Raw is War / WCW versus each other is a giant cash grab. They're just, and they made it very blunt. All these have like freaking, they plastered on there like characters, and they're not even the WCW looking characters from their eras. Like Booker T looks like Booker T, WWE, and it's just so confusing. And the more you spend, the less you get. It's just 2K's always been greedy. What can I say? They're the same company that are behind Rockstar Games that are doing GTA 6, and they want to charge you $200. The developers don't care about you. And it's very blatant because look at the NBA side of things. The NBA side of things, they're just taking what they're doing on the NBA side, they're bringing into the WWE side, and they're not giving a shit about you because it's very blatant. Because people on the NBA side are so fooled and mesmerized and getting so nickeled and dimed, and they're getting their wallets shaken for anything they have. And 2K don't give a shit about you. This is as blatant. They want more money from you, and they want you to pay a shit ton of money because they don't care about you. That's why I don't like companies like 2K, companies like EA. I buy my games or Xbox stuff all on CD key sites. You won't see me buying it for full retail. And if I do buy it retail-wise, I'm using my points. I'm using my reward zone points. I'm using anything I can to save money. I'm cheap. I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars. I think the gaming industry is dying. I think a crash is coming. When you got this going on and you got other games doing the same exact thing, they're just taking the Madden 2K strout and they're just bringing it to everything else, and they think it's acceptable. And they think they can bring you slop instead of bringing you a 5-star game that it should be. WWE used to be, you got the full game, you got full characters, and if you wanted to buy off to the side characters, you could. There was no having to be on this island or that, and the third. It never was. It was you bought, and then there was an a la carte system. There was no different versions. You bought one game, that's what you bought every year, and then within that game, there was a somewhat of a pass, somewhat of this, and it wasn't as blatant as it is now. 2K is just wanting to take your money, and then they want you to spend more and more and more. The more money they can make out of you, the better it pleases their shareholders, better that it pleases everybody around. And they just took the NBA strat that they've been doing, nickeling and diming people and ripping people off for VCs and cards and my player this. Oh, you can have a little different Jordan color here on your Jordans. Let's pay $90 because it's rare. They're doing it on WWE 2K26. They did it last year with the Island. I said the days of WWE being what it was is over. They're going to be WWE NBA 2K games at this point because that's what they're doing. Next thing you know, they're going to have a playground where you all meet up together and be wrestlers, and you can have your creative wrestlers, and you can meet in the universe. That's what they're going to do with the Island eventually, is where you're going to be getting VCs, and you're going to get special stuff, and they're going to really find ways to rip you off. That's why I don't play NBA games anymore. That's why I don't. I gave EA my time, and then they screwed the pooch once again. But this is why I don't play 2K games anymore, because it's a giant cash grab. It's a ripoff. And with 2K literally pulling family share from Steam and Xbox and things like that with their licensing shit, it made me really not really believe in 2K anymore for wrestling games. Like, the games look pretty every year. They've been innovating, but I don't trust 2K like that. And if I'm buying a WWE game, I'm buying it on a C2 Key site. I'm trying to save every which money, every which way, to where I don't give the developers any of my money. End of story, end of day. This Battle Pass, how this works is you could either buy out the Battle Pass outright to get all the different things, and you're going to spend a shit ton of money, or you're going to grind, and you're going to buy the $10 or whatever it is, and then it'll unlock the pass, and you'll just grind through story mode, online play, things like that. It's just a way to keep playing, but at the same time, it's things that you could probably buy off to the side that you didn't need a battle pass for. WWE, like I said, used to be an a la carte system. It was a fan service. Now it's not so much that. They're taking what they're doing with 2K, their other game, and they're bringing it over here, and then they're making it so confusing, just like they do NBA games, and then, before you know it, they're going to force you into online play, story mode this. Oh, you get a free ring gear this. You get a free this. Oh, Adidas is in the game. Oh, well, you know. That's what they're going for. The Island was just the setup for it. And people are now waking up to the idea that WWE and 2K games are greedy, and they don't care about you. They don't care about the end. They used to be WWE wrestling games in general. You used to get a fan service. Back when I was a kid, you got fan service, WWE No Mercy. You got a pamphlet. You got a manual. You got the things. Yeah, I know some of you are going to tell me I'm old as dirt, and you're going to tell me back then games were expensive too. If you go by now standards, it's doubled. And now we didn't have battle passes. We just got a game, and whatever you got was whatever you got. In 2K26, the versions are confusing. You're getting slop for the extra stuff. They just want more money from you, and this battle pass shows it. You're gonna pay out front for it. You're gonna unlock the premium battle pass, and then you're gonna grind away. That's basically what you're doing. And if you want to not grind, you're gonna be paying out the ass for it. You're not going to be paying $400 or $500 for everything. Honestly, you're going to be paying probably like $100. On a lot of battle passes, if you want to complete it, you're paying like $50, $60, $100 for it in a lot of places. But honestly, what they're giving you in this battle pass seems like it's going to be shit. It's not going to be like, oh, wow, this is like over the moon. And I don't understand why they're bringing a battle pass to this game. There's no need. Like, I can understand if they're making one single WWE 2K game and then they're upgrading it over time and doing graphics and doing what Fortnite does. But if you're not doing that, why is there a battle pass? I even say the same thing about Call of Duty. Like, stop releasing games every year if you're going to release a battle pass. That's just my personal opinion on the matter. It's like, if you're going to release a battle pass, then upgrade your rosters and games every year. I say the same thing about Madden. You don't need to release games every year then. Just give us a graphical update, a better roster. You're already eating gigs on my hard drives and my SSDs. Why the fuck release games every year? That's just my whole opinion on that. But this whole Ringside Pass is so confusing because they don't clearly tell you what a battle pass is. And then they damage control for it, trying, oh, we took courage. Oh, you guys don't understand. We put the best of the... No, they didn't. They're going to give you slop content to make you grind. They're going to put a carrot and dance it in front of you to make you believe that this is great. This is greatness. It's just 2K being greedy. It's typical 2K being 2K. They're doing the same thing with GTA. 2K is the same company behind, I believe they're in the same branch or the same company behind Rockstar Games. Take-Two and Rockstar are basically in the same vein, I believe. Quote me if I'm wrong down below. But again, as I will say in this video, and I know this video is going to be a little long talking form video, again, and I know I'm reading a Polygon article, and I know some of you are going, oh, well, you know, this, that, and the third, Polygon sucks. I get you. I feel you. But this is what I found, and this is what I'm going with at the end of the day. But here it is. WWE 2K launches in March and will introduce major changes and features that have been core to the franchise. Meaning they want to nickel and dime you every which fucking way they can find. They don't give a shit about you or I. Companies have lost their goddamn minds. And they want to bring out less content and then put everything under a paywall. Take a look at Marathon. Take a look at a lot of Sony games at that state of play that people are shitting on. And a lot of people are shitting on the God of War game. That who was asking for that? Nobody. Because companies are tone deaf. They only care what market share and board partners think before us, the consumer. But we are the ones that pay for those Rolls Royces and those Teslas and those all these different vehicles that they drive and, you know, the golden spoon they put in their freaking mouth. But they want to charge $60, $70 and they want to tell you, or hundreds of dollars, and they want to tell you, we took courage. Okay, if you took courage and you're making me pay that kind of money, then make it a premium experience. I mean, I think, honestly, at this point, I think a lot of us, I think gaming is dying because they're not giving us a premium experience. They're giving us the same slop roster updates with better pristine and shine and making it so freaking confusing. Okay, so DLC packs will no longer be offered for sale. That sucks. Publisher 2K is implementing a battle pass system. So this is what they're doing. They're not even going to offer you battle pass. I thought they were going to offer you DLCs and things like that. They're not. They're putting it all on this battle pass and they're nickeling and diming you. Welcome to the NBA 2K system coming to WWE. And watch them on this island make it like the play park or whatever it is in NBA. And watch them use VCs and watch them nickeling and diming you. This game, the days of what WWE used to be, no more. Watch them take away things, too, out next year's game. Mark my words, creative wrestler, creative this, creative ring, creative this. The main staples, they're going to get rid of and they're going to put under a paywall because they think of you as gullible. They think you as a giant cash grab. That's what this is about. It's not so much about what's right for the gamer. It's now becoming, what can we do to nickeling and dime our fan base? And this is what this is. Look at the Battle Pass. This is just a prime example of it. And watch them do like My Park or whatever it is. Watch them do that with the island mode where you have to go there and you get VCs and then they throw the dancing carrot in front of you and they fuck with you. That's what they're going to do here. And it's sad. It's ridiculous. It's like, what's the point? So I would honestly tell you, just buy the entry level on a CD key site or somewhere for cheap. And then honestly, what I would do personally is I would just buy all the extra stuff like on a CD key site. I would not bother with this. And if you can get the season pass cheaper, I would do it that way. This is just a giant ripoff and a cash grab. This is just 2K being greedy where 2K doesn't need to be greedy. This is sports games nowadays. MLB is doing it and they're giving you less graphics. Look at MLB 2K20 or MLB 26. Take a look at their competition with Konami doing better. Take a look at a lot of the other wrestling games out there. They're not nickeling and diming you. Take a look at some of the wrestling games that are out there right now that are like third party. Fire Pro ain't doing half of this shit. I just find it wild to me in 2026 that 2K is taking what NBA is doing and they're just sprinkling it in here and ripping you off. It's very blatant as day. And I was watching other channels talk about, oh, I could just shell out the $100. Why give to a company? Look, do you hear yourself? Oh, it's okay. I'll just spend $126 like it's coming out of style. No, don't do that because it makes this company believe they're doing the right thing by us, the consumer. No. No, I probably won't be buying this game because of this kind of practices and shit. Like, expensive. And then on top of it, they want more of your money on top of it. And look, the things that I came to love in the Attitude Era and the Monday Night Wars, they're just putting it as front covers, as like Photoshop. They're not even doing a good job. And I would rather have CM Punk on all the covers, to be honest with you, instead of Triple H. I feel like Triple H forced himself onto the game, and I knew right then and there it was going to be expensive, and there was going to be a battle pass. And I even said in my own live streams on Twitch, I even said they're going to go the ways of NBA, where they're going to have like My Island, and then you go over there and you get certain VCs, and you have to buy VCs to get certain things, just like they do NBA 2K. They don't give a shit about you. They don't care about you. Like, look at the tiers. What are you getting? Oh, look, you're getting certain playable characters, and you're getting certain playable VCs. Like, it's the same as NBA. This is just a blatant copy-paste job. Let's keep it there. And a Q&A with Polygon video call. Visual Concept, the people behind that and NBA 2K. Designer, blah, 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 explained how Ringside Pass works and why you will ultimately get more for your money. No, you're not. You're gonna get less for your money, and you're gonna get more ripped off. And then eventually what they're gonna do with, like, probably they're gonna come up with this crazy idea. The island, guys! The island! We're gonna make it as my park, and we're gonna charge you more VCs and so much shit. Look, sports games and simulated games are going to shit. Look at MLB 26, the show. It just shows. Look at Madden. Madden just sprinkles little things in, and look, they get a new licensing deal for the next 5. And meanwhile, there's no competition. It's so sad. These companies are just so blatant. They charge more, you get less, and it's like going to a drive-thru. I remember when I was a kid, and you would go to McDonald's or you go to like Burger King or something, and you would be wine and dine. Now you get less. It's the same with video games. You used to be wine and dined as a consumer back on the N64, PS1, GameCube, PS2, even the PS3 era and 360, you were wine and dine. Now it's not so much, and it's more of nickel and dime, broken games, slop, battle passes to the 9. And I wouldn't be surprised if they made that island into my park and they started making you play online matches just to get battle pass points and then VCs, and then trick you into the idea that you're getting so-called legendary items when you're really not. It's disgusting. It's been done before. It's been done in NBA 2K. That's why I stopped playing NBA 2K. It was a giant glorified open your wallet. Here's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It was just way too much money. And I'm sorry. If this offends you or bothers you that I'm being brutally honest and savage, it's the truth, though. They take advantage of you. There is so many people that buy NBA 2K and they fall back to this knowledge that, oh, 2K's doing me a service because they have all these legendary stuff for Seth Curry and all this shit. No, they don't care about you. They don't give a fuck about you. What they care about is your wallet, and they give you less for more. The graphics on 2K has been trash over the past few years. It's not gotten any better. When I go and look at retrospective, like soft drink stuff, literally 2K was better 10 years ago. Like, the ground, the court was more pristine. The players looked better. The mechanics were better. I wish EA would come back with another NBA Live game or an Elite game or something for some competition, because like 2K needs to be bounced off their porch when it comes to things. And I wish there was another wrestling game out there that was just like 2K and just bounced them off the perch, because they're becoming like the second coming of NBA 2K. It's so sad to see this. And then you got these companies damage controlling, telling you, we took courage. We did this. No, bitch, you didn't take courage. Oh, hell no, you didn't. What you did was you lied, and then it was one way. Go look at the timeline on WWE 2K26. Go look at the timelines. They went from, oh, we're going to have all this DLC. You buy this, you buy that, you buy each version, then there's going to be DLC like typical WWE games. Then at the last minute, whoever made this call was like, oh, we're just going to add a battle pass. By the way, we're going to add VC. By the way, you know that island mode? We're going to make that into My Park, basically edition for WWE, and we're going to force you into playing. That's what they do with NBA every year, and that's the way WWE is going. I can't say this. This video's gone on way too long, but this is my opinion, and it just drives me bananas when companies literally no joke, don't care about you. It's very blatant as day. Visual Concepts could sit here, 2K, all the developers of that company could sit here and go, oh, we took courage. Oh, it's just like Apple taking away the headphone jack. Oh, we took courage. No, it was just a giant cash grab for you guys to sell accessories to me. You bullshit. And basically 2K is just doing this whole bait and switch shit, and it's disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling this vibe. And if you are going to buy this game, buy it on a CD key site for Xbox or Steam. Even Epic or some of these other places. And by the way, you can't family share this game on Xbox or on PC. So just keep that in mind if you're buying this game and you think you're going to family share with that cousin of yours on Steam Family Share. Hell no. You guys got to buy the game separately to play with each other. It's gross. It's egregious to me. Yeah, okay, the graphics have gotten a little bit better over the last few years, but again, graphics can get better, gameplay can be a little bit better, but when you're nickeling and diming and you're doing what 2K NBA is doing, the other franchise behind 2K, it's gross. It's unacceptable. It's not cool. And I believe if gaming companies keep going this way, the more and more they keep doing this, nickeling and diming, the gaming industry is going to crash. That's just how this is going to go. It's going to be 1980s all over again. It's already happening with all the AI slop, with all the bullshit, companies bullshitting you, wanting to keep shaking your wallet and not giving a shit about you and putting out good quality and giving fan services. There's not a lot of games that are doing it nowadays. The games that I do see doing it is some of the MMOs out there, and Arc Raiders is. Turkoff is trying to get that way. There's a lot of just games out there that are trying to do fan service and please their people that have bought in the game and that really want to see updates and stuff like that. A lot of companies like 2K, they just want to keep nickeling and diming. And take a look at GTA 6 and what they want to do with that game. The other company, Rockstar, and Take-Two Interactive, behind NBA and WWE, surely are going to want a battle pass in that game. They're going to surely want to nickel and dime you on DLC. I feel like GTA 6 is going to be a giant cash grab, and they know it, and they know they have the fans by the balls, and that's what they're going to do. They're doing the same thing with WWE. They do the same thing with NBA 2K every year. It's getting very blatant, and it's getting disgusting. It's really, really, really getting disgusting. And they did the same thing with Borderlands 4. They've done the same things with a lot of different 2K products. I just don't know when 2K is going to learn. And year on year, people are stopping to play these simulated sports games and simulated games. Year upon year, people are just getting more fed up and fed up and fed up. That's why EA did not renew their license for FIFA, because it was too expensive and there wasn't enough people playing it anymore. Their numbers have gotten lower and lower because they keep nickeling and diming. Who can afford right now in this economic times when we're barely putting food on our table and everything is stupid expensive? You need to go out and buy a new phone, or you need to do this. What are you rather going to do? Buy that new phone, put food on your table, more than buy a season freaking pass and some DLC. Like, let's get real here. And what 2K has done, they're tone deaf. They want to charge hundreds of dollars for a video game when it used to be you bought the game, you bought a la carte what you wanted, and you just loved it. Now it's becoming more and more as blatant. Hundreds of dollars. We don't give a shit about you. We'll put out whatever. We'll make you believe that this is the greatest game on earth, and we'll make you have to have it. And then we'll put exclusive shit on different platforms because, we got to make our fan base, we got to dance that carrot in front of you and make you believe that it's so-called great. Yeah, I know I'm tearing this game apart. I hope it's good. If it's good and the reviews say it's good and people say it's good, maybe I'll pick it up on a CD key site down the road. But, for me, every year when it comes to sports games, I've just not been a big fan. I haven't really bought in sports games in a long time. I think the last sports game I played was Madden 25, and that was through EA Plays. And at the end of the day on PC, it's just they don't care about the PC version. And I wish EA would bring their games to PC on Steam, but they won't. I would love to see an NCAA game on PC. They won't. Even though Microsoft's working on a handheld and stuff and things like that. Hopefully with the change of guard, they do bring their games to PC. But that's my personal opinion. If I bothered you with my opinion, then so be it. I just wanted to speak my mind for a minute when it came to this, and if this was like a tangent or a rant, then so be it. But I am so sick and tired of companies saying like, "Oh, it's gonna cost $9.99." See, here it is, $9.99. Entry level, and then you're gonna have to grind and grind and grind and grind. And then if you want different tiers, you're gonna have to pay $10 per tier probably. So there is the nickeling and diamond. Just saying, my name is Wraith Realm TV, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.